So I was coming back from my run and a head popped out of a bush at eye level, about as far as you are from me.
Wow.
And I stopped dead.
Oh my gosh.
And we stared each other down.
That must have been
It was
unbelievable.
incredible.
And Owen, day 1, Foothills Park. On coming in, we saw 3 deer and 1 coyote, and we're hoping to see a lot more. Top of Foothills Park, looking down at Silicon Valley. As you can see, there's a lot of development here. This is kind of like an oasis of like natural habitat, but there's not that much left anymore, and it's kind of sad. Foothills Park, we just found these. Day one. Okay, so we just came across this. It rained like 3 or 4 days ago, so these are probably not incredibly fresh, but you got a ton of different prints here. This is a dog because you can see the claws, so that's probably unlucky. However, the smaller ones like this right here, that is probably coyote. This, however, we don't really know for sure. This, you can zoom in on it, Grayson. This is a small print, but it's a cat, not a dog. So this is either bobcat or a young mountain lion. We're not quite sure yet. Foothills Park, day 1. We may have just found our first mountain lion track. Rounded tips, so it's not a dog, and looks pretty damn big. Comparison is right there. You know what it is, day 1. More tracks right here. Again, we can't be 100% sure on any of these, but it is some sort of cat. Probably too big to be a bobcat, so again, we're left with that question, is it a mountain lion?
And the tracks get turned around right there. They continue.
Actually, in India, I'd seen my first tiger in the wild.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So I came back and headed to med school
Mm-hmm.
and shifted midstream to wildlife and animals,
Mm-hmm.
and made a decision that that was something that was lacking attention and funding,
Definitely.
and so headed that direction.
I think a lot of people don't know the species too well, probably label them as like man killers, and do you believe they kind of have an unfair rep?
Very unfair.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. They've been called everything from varmin to just horrible names that are just not appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good. I mean, these cats are like so elusive. Me and Grayson have been, we've been trying to like see one in the wild for a while now, and just we've seen tracks, but they just really can avoid humans very well.
Very well, yeah, they're very good at that. Sometimes not good enough,
Yeah.
but so I think it's you're very lucky if you ever
Yeah.
have the opportunity to see a mountain lion, and very few people do.
Yeah.
A lot of scientists work in the field for decades and never
Yeah.
see a mountain lion in the wild. So it's highly unlikely. We have a lot of data and different studies showing cats sleeping and moving very close to humans,
Yeah.
and humans never see them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just as a final question, what steps can regular people do to ensure to protect the species?
Educate yourself, attend one of our talks, any local talks, any talks for the Bay Area Puma Project, follow it. We have an interactive website coming online. We're starting to sell a game called Puma Wild, which is an educational game where you're a puma sort of moving through the landscape.
Cool.
And really, in general, talk to family and friends about a lot of the myths and the stories that aren't true, and put them in perspective for people. And if you have some money, throw it to the project, because it all goes to the cats.
All right. Zara McDonald, thank you so much.
Thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
When I gave the word, now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've gone it was never an honest word. And that was when I